Hi guys, welcome to another session, SAP training. It's your SAP consultant Kelechi. We have been on a series of, we've been actually looking at the difference between ECC FI and S4HANA FI, which is finance related. And the essence of this was to try to do transactions using both softwares and see how these changes has actually affected how the system carries out its transaction. And also to help the user appreciate the difference and also um, not to be apprehensive or scared when there is a change. Probably your company is already using ECC and they're trying to move to S4HANA and you're scared that, wow, this is entirely new. While the software is new, but I can tell you that the documents, the processes are the same, especially when you common use the master data platform. Okay, so outside customer and vendor master data, the GL master data looks well, like the same, the process is the same, not much changed, but of course, the looks, the feel, the navigation, but basically the process is the same. So for this class, we're going to look at how to create a general ledger in both ECC and S4HANA. And I believe that at the end of the class, you should have seen the difference, appreciated the difference, and why not try your hands on them. And I believe you would learn a lot, pick a lot from this class. So we're just going to do a simple, create a ledger in ECC side by side with S4HANA and take you through that journey and see how it goes. Okay, so now we're going to go into our system. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, so we're going to go into our system and see how this works. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're welcome again. So let's do this. So this is my ECC system, and this is my S4HANA. So let me just go back to the easier side. So from your login, the icons are already the same. You can see the feel is the same. The feel is different. The icons are different. Basically, so when you first see an S4HANA system, it's fine. I mean, don't be scared. Actually find your way around it quick. If you're new to S4HANA, then it's a different thing. But if you're using ECC initially and you're migrating to S4HANA, then you probably see something like this. So I mean, the feel is fine. It's okay. So for the class today, we want to see how do we create a general ledger using both platforms and how I mean, let's see what really changed. We can judge by ourselves what changed. So how do we create a GL in ECC and how do we create a GL in S1? Well, there are some transaction codes that didn't change, even though the software changed. And we're going to see how, look at those transactions and see how it, just see if there was any change. Okay, just a second. Okay. Okay, so this is my SAP menu. This is my SAP menu in both ECC and S4HANA. I'm going to go to SAP menu, accounting. I want to create a general ledger, so I go to general ledger. Now, there are different ways of navigating. You can use your favorite, you can use your transaction code, FB50, or you can go through the menu path. So I want to do a master data, general ledger, go to master data, GL account. You can create individually and collectively. So let me go to transaction code, basically to create a chart of accounts, which is most likely a ledger, or do a ledger posting. Okay, let's really leave the chart of accounts. Let's go into the ledger posting. So the transaction code to post a general ledger is FP50. Remember, we just want to do a simple ledger posting. Okay, let's before we post into ledgers, let's see what the chart of account looks like. That's just a change. So go to GL because the chart of accounts is where all your ledgers are created. So let's view them first. So go to master data, GL accounts, and let's view our chart of accounts centrally. So also here, you can still navigate through. So nothing much has changed between ECC and S4HANA in this regard. You can go to master records, the information is like general ledger, individual processing, and you still have FS00. However, this is a change. Okay, so let me bring out my hierarchy. This is not here. So let me display navigation tree. Go back. Okay. So this is my navigation tree. It's in the S4HANA. So I have to bring that out. So you have this and you have this. So basically, one of the change is the field presentation. That's the first thing, but we'll see more. So let's say I want to create an asset here, a fixed asset here. So I would click on the folder for fixed assets. Also here, click on the folder for fixed assets. These are the already existing assets. So I can click on this create here. You can create. GL number. Why I had to open this so you can see the next GL number to use. So this. Okay. So the next GL number I can use here, I can use oh, yeah. 16500. Here I can click on create. 1006. Of course, you can confirm your company code, confirm the company code for which you want. 165100. Say okay here. You can say okay here. So immediately you do that, you can see that. Let me close this. So let me shrink this. So your chart of accounts is opened. This is also trying to. Okay, this is telling me it already exists, so I need to create a new one. 1100. So this already exists. Okay, so it's fine now. Okay, so let's look at the chart of account. The chart of account level, what really changed between both? So you can see the account group. I have this as my account group. So here you have GL type. You have account group. GL type, you have the option. Now, key difference at this level between S4HANA and ECC is actually the idea of primary and secondary cost elements that was, which is the integration between FI and CO. In ECC, that in S4HANA, that no longer exists. You can there is no point of that integration at GL level. In S4HANA, you can the account type primary or secondary cost has actually made that integration between FI and CO redundant. So at this level, you can create at your primary cost level and automatically the integration between FI and CO is done. In ECC, however, that integration has not been done yet. So you have to select an account group. And of course, from your edit cost element, you can now between FI and CO. That's one of the major difference. So here, let's say I want to create an asset, so I select an item. Here, I have to select that this is a balance sheet account. In the account group, I can select fixed asset accounts. Here, I can select balance sheet. See the difference in how the placements are being done. So nothing much. I'm just going to go straight into the basics. So let's say this is a tank. Construction tank. Same here. Have a partner number. That's fine. So go to control data. You can see the balance of the currency. Since it's a balance sheet item, go to control data. You can also specify this. If it's subject to any tax, you can do that. You can also provide a sort key for line item. Here also provide a sort key. Select for line item display. Set key. That's the difference. S4, there's no line item display. Everything will be displayed. So to create, see the descriptions are still the same. You can select a field status group, which is a required field. Here, drop down depending on what the configuration. Configurations can carry. I'll just put this under general. So let's here. Let's go. You can check the word. Okay, I have something called field asset, so I can select that here. General. Go down to the side. Go to the side. See information about the company code. Match this. So you can see information about the company. So see, it's already assigned to a controlling area. So assigned to a controlling. So basically, the field is still the same, nothing much, but the major difference is in the general data. Integration between F1 and CO. Once you put in the chart of account, ECC, it's not, you still have to do that integration at your lead custom element. At this point, let's try and save and see the results. Also go here. Fortunately, the save is always at the bottom, so I'm going to save this. So the data has been saved. Try to stretch this. You can see this has been saved and has been added to the list. Also, this has been saved and is added to the list. So the major difference here is in the GL account type, which is different from what we have with ECC, right? So this is how you can create a chart of accounts both in ECC and S4HANA. Now let's actually post a GL. Let's post a GL transaction both and see that. So I'm just going to edit this. So sorry about that. Chart of account. So let's do a general ledger posting here and let's see how it works. So same way, go to follow the, if you have the, you can use transaction code FB50, but there are two ways you can do that centrally. FB50 is for accounting document, 02 is for general posting. It's just the same way you have here. posting every 50 every dashboard. I mean, everything is set. So we click on that. Here you can use the code, whichever one works for you. So let's see. Here you enter the document dates. It's fine by you. Currency is there. You can use the reference while we're waiting for this. So here you can also select this. See the difference in the field depending on the version you're using. Here you can select a GL you want to push to. This GL should be debited. You can also select here. So let's say let's okay, just a minute. Let's say I'm going to do a rent, post the rent expense. So I'm going to click on the drop down. Now, the essence of GL is you have to specify the accounts that needs to be debited and credited. So let's see if this is account we're using. Let's see. Just a minute. Let me change the company code here. Okay, let's do 01. It's fine. It's fine. Go here. Check. Account. So let me say building repairs here. Debit. I'm going to select 500. So I'll come here also, go to GL. Now, to search for a GL, click the drop down. Your company code is tied to your chart of accounts. Also, you have to remove these hits so you can see all. Click on start to drop the list of all the GLs you want. So you can go down, select the one you want, this is an expense. Why not? You can always search. You can say rent. So we have some expenses, but the expense here starts. I think we did created, let me see, created an asset. So let me filter this. So this drops down. Okay, so I think I can use this. Okay, go to debit. So it's 500. So I'm just trying to show you that it's not subject to that. It's fine. So let me expand this. So we just do this. And here we can select the bank. So we're debiting and we're crediting the bank. Search. Search. Check out. Let's see if they have one. You can enter, see to simulate and see. So this is done. It's fine. It's giving you the green option. So I'm going to go back to my ECC. Also, so this is just so it has thrown up an error that requires a CO object. This GL is actually assigned to the CO center. Assigned to the call center. Select from the call center you want. To validate to the next line. Sorry for the slowness. For the slowness in ECC, it can be like that sometimes. So let's go select the bank. It's easy for me, so let's click on it. It's going to sort. Bank is fine. So just select. Click enter to validate. Okay, so I can't close directly to this guy. So the second, let me get that is tied to. Okay, bank PHP is fine. So you see now, same, nothing much, just the color. You can simulate to see how this will look. Displays. It's actually display, so you can see debit and credit. So this is how you can post a GL transaction in ECC and S4HANA. And same way applies for customer invoice, vendor invoice. The documentations, the codes, the transaction codes apply actually for both ECC and S4HANA. The major changes are at the chart of accounts level, in user interface, in the configurations. There are some changes also, especially at the business partner area. In terms of master data and chart of accounts were one of the major areas that had significant changes. So thank you very much. I mean, this is just to show you the difference, sort of posting. Remember, you can reach me. Share this video on YouTube, please. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, share and like our videos. And also, if you need to get more information about trainings, you can find a lot of them on our YouTube videos. Why not you can do me an email or do me a call? I'd appreciate to. I would love to talk to you about anything. So thank you very much. If you want inquiries about training, certifications, reach us. And have a nice day and stay safe. Thank you.